In the village of Dharampur, where lanterns glowed like stars in the night and the wine smelled of wheat and wet earth, there lived a man named Ragunat. He lived at the far edge of the village, in a broken mud house with no family, no crops, and no reason to smile. Once, long ago, Ragunat had dreams, a wife, a shop, children, but life, like a cruel wind, had swept all of it away. His wife died young. His only daughter ran away to the city and never returned. The neighbors whispered, "Poor Ragunat, he's become like a wall, just there." Every day, Ragunat woke up, boiled tea with jaggery, ate dry roti, and stared at the fields. He didn't speak. He didn't visit anyone. He just waited for something to end. One cold winter morning, wrapped in his torn shawl, Ragunat walked past the village pond. The fog was thick, the silence thickest of all. Then he heard a sound, a tiny, helpless mew. He stopped. In a cracked pot beside the bushes, he found a trembling white kitten, eyes wide with fear, covered in mud. Its ears were torn. Someone had likely thrown it there to die. For a long time, Ragunat looked at it. He almost walked away. But then, the kitten looked up at him and blinked. Just once. Slowly. Trustingly, and something inside the man, something forgotten, broke open. He took the kitten home, washed it gently with warm water, fed it milk from an old steel lid, wrapped it in cloth, let it sleep near the stove. He named her Dia, the lamp, because for the first time in years he felt something like warmth. Dia grew fast. She'd run across the field buns, chase butterflies, nap in Ragunat's lap, and curl up under his chin at night. Ragunat spoke to her more than he'd spoken to any human in years. He smiled. He laughed. He began sweeping his home again, fixing the fence, even repairing his old charpai. The villagers noticed and said, "It's that little cat. She brought his soul back." And maybe she had, but no one knew what she would do next. One summer noon, when the wine had stilled and not even the cows were moving, Ragunat lay resting under the neem tree behind his house. Dia was asleep on the fence. Suddenly, she woke. She saw it first, a cobra, black and wide, slithering silently toward Ragunat from the grass. She jumped down, hissed, and threw herself between the man and the snake. She screamed a sound Ragunat had never heard, wild, desperate. He woke just as the cobra reared up. Dia scratched its face, once, twice, long enough for Ragunat to roll away and grab a stick. He killed the snake, but Dia was bitten. Ragunat held her in his arms, crying like a child. He ran barefoot through the village. He begged the healer to save her. The healer gave her herbs, smoke, turmeric paste. All they could do now was wait. Ragunat sat beside her all night, praying to every god he had forgotten. "Take me," he whispered, "but please save my lamp." As the first light touched Dharampur, Dia opened her eyes. She was weak, but alive. Ragunat broke into sobs. He held her gently, whispered, "You saved me. I thought I saved you, but it was always you who kept me alive. From that day, Ragunat and Dia became the soul of the village. People came to visit them just to sit near the jarpai. Children brought her rice and milk. Someone even painted a small sign outside Ragunat's door. Here lives Ragunat, and the cat who saved his life. And sometimes, when someone said it was just a small kitten, Ragunat would reply, "There's no such thing as just. Not a kitten, not an old man, not a soul." Moral: nothing is useless. Even the smallest life can carry the biggest love. Let's learn from the story. 1. Lanterns, meaning portable lights with a protective cover, often used in villages or outdoors. Example: lanterns glowed like stars in the night as the village slept. 2. Trembling, meaning shaking slightly due to fear, cold, or weakness. Example: the kitten was trembling in the crack pot. 3. Trustingly, meaning in a way that shows belief or faith in someone. Example: the kitten looked up at him trustingly. 4. Torn, meaning ripped or damaged by being pulled apart. Example: he wrapped himself in a torn shawl. 5. Mew, meaning a soft crying sound made by a kitten. Example: he heard a tiny mew coming from near the bushes.